Well, hi there. Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back, guys.
And you know what? We are really excited.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
The day has come.
The day has come. Why are we so excited? Well, a couple of weeks ago, we decided to do the 23andMe to find out a little bit about our ancestry.
So, in a little bit, you'll see if I'm really a half Italian, half Pomeranian.
And I'm a half Shih Tzu and half Poodle. So we'll see where we are.
Stay tuned, guys.
Alrighty. Alright guys, we're back. And you know what? We're going to find out what our results are, but you know what? We're going to find out a little bit about what we think we might find. What do you think that you might have in yours?
Well, if they've looked at the other videos that we started many weeks back, of course, you know, I'm originally from here. It says here. I'm originally from the Philippines. I was born and raised there. And I don't really am looking to anything earth-shattering, finding out where I'm originally from. Although, there's one thing I'm really interested to find out, is that my mom has told us that on her side of the family, that maybe, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 generations back on my mom's father's side, that there might be some German ancestry. Of course, we kind of laughed at it because look at how Caucasian I look. I'm very ethnic looking. So I don't know, but I kind of like looking at pictures as well of my family, and particularly my mom's side of the family. They're kind of on the lighter skin part.
You know.
There's some kind of hints of maybe some kind of a different ancestry other than the Filipino stock.
So it'll be interesting to find out.
Yeah, that's what I'm really interested to find out. Of course, on my dad's side of the family, I've seen pictures of his father, which, and also some part of relatives on his side of the family. They're kind of on the darker side, so I don't know. So we'll see where I lie on those DNA tracks. Of course, when you are looking at DNA, I'm getting parts of my DNA from my mother. I'm getting parts of DNA from my father. So it's a combination of two. So I don't know which one I got from more. Although everybody's saying that probably I look more like
your mom.
Like my mom. Everybody's saying that. So let's see. I'm interested. And for Colin, yeah, I think Colin has a more interesting ancestry than I am.
Well, I don't know, but what I do know is that my grandfather and my father spent many years trying to track down our family tree, our ancestry, which of course is done through the male side. And they were able to bring it down factually all the way down to 1545.
Yeah, they all actually have a family tree.
And we do have a family tree, which I'll show you in a second here. But what the tree indicates is that I have an extremely strong, at least on my father's side, Scottish background. Now from there, I don't know. I know from my mother's side, she has told me that there's some French and some German descent in our ancestry. So we'll see. On my mother and father's 50th wedding anniversary, they actually had the family tree made up, bound up really nicely. Gave one to my sister and one to me. Looking like this.
What's it looking like? in the middle here. There you go.
So you have the
Spain.
Rose family starting at 1545 all the way up to 2000 present. And as you open, you could see that it starts up here at 1545 with everybody. Open up that side. And then all the way down there to the bottom.
Which ends
here.
on you.
And that ends with me. Here's the family tree itself, with me being at the tail end of how this was done. So
it'll be interesting for him to find out. Of course, he was born.
I was born in
Cuba.
I was born in Cuba, but the reason how we happened to get into Cuba is that my family, from what I've been told, had an import-export business in 1800s and so on, and it was a rather large family, and each of the brothers and sisters had a district area globally for the family concerns. With the onset of the world wars, from what I was told again, they all scattered to their district areas to manage the family business in those areas that they were responsible for. My grandfather his area was the Caribbean, Central and South America, so their headquarters happened to be in Havana, Cuba, hence where I came from 2 generations later. So I don't know from there what we have, but we'll soon find out.
So, all right. So now you've kind of got a little background on
us.
On what we have. This is actually the very first time we're going to open this email from 23andMe to find out what we are.
Oh, how
Who
exciting.
am I?
How exciting. I don't know. Who are we?
So I'm going to go sign in right now, and you're going to see first hand. Okay, here we go. Here goes something. Oh my gosh, it's already there. So look at that.
Woo.
I wonder what that old yellow is.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
There we go. Ancestry report. Your DNA suggests your ancestry is 88.5% Filipino and Austronesian. What a surprise.
Wow.
With ties to 7 other populations. So we're going to view the report. I don't know that you see this, but you will see it. I'm going to put it in. Okay, here we go. 100% me.
Well, I'm glad you're 100% of you.
I am 94.8% East Asian and Native American.
Native American?
Oh, I have Chinese going.
You have Native American in you?
Oh.
Wow.
It says here Chinese and Southeast Asian. I wasn't expecting the Chinese part, but I guess, well, the Chinese people are everywhere, so. Yeah. Out of that, 92.5% Chinese and Southeast Asian. 88.5% is Filipino. Of course, it's from the Philippines. Ooh, look at that. Wow. I am 0.7% Indonesian, Thai, Khmer, and Myanmar.
Wow.
0.2% Chinese, and 3.2% broadly Chinese and Southeast Asian. Oh, wow.
Wow. But by broadly, it's just meaning that they couldn't pinpoint some of it to a specific area or region. It's just in general.
Northern Asian and Native American, 2%. I'm 1.3% Native American.
I wonder what that is.
I think if I'll go back to my Philippine history. There is a tie between the Philippines and Mexico during the 1800s.
So maybe an Aztec?
That part, the Mexican part, yeah.
Wow.
It's probably that. This is where that come from. Oh, look at that. I got European. Oh, God, no, that is it. And I am 3.4% European. Okay, here it is. If my mom is telling the truth. Okay. From 3.4% 3.4% European. I am 1.9% Southern European. Let's see what that's.
So
Well, Spanish and Portuguese is 0.6%. And broadly Southern European, 1.3%. Well, Southern Europe is this area. Spain, Italy. Okay, Southern Europe include the Iberian, Italian, and Balkan Peninsula, as well as the island of Malta. It is a region defined in great part by Mediterranean Sea. The Mediterranean has provided transportation. Okay, all right. Oh, look at that. I'm not even expecting this. This is a surprise for me because I have 0.4%
Jewish?
Ashkenazi
Jewish?
Jewish.
Interesting.
Ashkenazi Jewish people settled in Eastern Europe in the late Middle Ages and are genetically more similar to other Jewish population than to most Europeans.
Really? Wow.
I guess maybe that is the part where my mom is saying more than Spanish.
Maybe.
It says, and 1.2% broadly European. Okay. I have 1% trace ancestry. I don't know what that is.
Let's see.
We detected the following populations in your DNA. Broadly Southeast Asian, 0.5%. Broadly Western Asian and North African, 0.5%. 1.1% broadly Melanesian. So, broadly Southeast Asian, humans have lived in South Asia for over 50,000 years. Today, the people of South Asia are incredibly diverse, both culturally and genetically. Okay. The only thing I'm really surprised about is finding there's 0.4% of Ashkenazi Jewish. Who would have thought? But knowing that I have a fraction, like 3.4% European in me, only kind of verifies the fact that my mom was right, that there must have been, not particularly German, I don't think so.
But Southern European.
But it's Southern
for
European.
Sure. For sure.
Which includes Spain, Portugal, Italy, Sicily, Malta,
So,
that area, the Balkan and Italian. So, nothing specific to German, so I'm gonna tell my mom that it's not probably German, but we have some European ties.
Interesting. Really interesting.
There you go, guys. You know who I am and how much of me is actually Pomeranian and Chihuahua.
Next up is me.
Next time we're gonna find out Colin, if Colin is Iberian Husky or
or part Shih Tzu. I don't know.
All right, so here we go. Oh,
Oh my God! Oh,
you're a purebred.
oh my! I'm not a mudblood. I'm a purebred. Hogwarts will take me for sure. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Okay, Colin is 100% himself.
I am me, all of me.
Okay, look at that.
Oh my God, I'm 98.6% European. 68.0% Northwestern European.
Of which?
Which is 25.9% British Isles.
British and Irish.
And
United Kingdom, Ireland.
And 19.7% French and German. My mother was correct.
Yeah, and it was actually Germany in
Wow,
particular.
wow, wow. Broadly Northern European, Northwestern European, 22.4%.
Oh, so that's a Scandinavian country.
The all skin, what, really?
The broadly Northwestern European, let's do it. Norway, Finland.
And the Baltic area, wow. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised.
And going down, you have
Southern European, 19.6%, breaking it down to 16.1% Spanish and Portuguese, and 3.5% broadly Southern European. Then we've got 5.4 Eastern European, interesting, and then 5.7 broadly European in general.
Oh my God, come on.
Wow.
You don't have a Cuban ancestry at all.
All this time? All this time?
All this time he didn't mix with the locals of Cuba. Your family didn't. So
Who didn't tell me the right stuff? Okay, that's why we're here, to learn the right stuff.
oh, trace ancestry.
All right, let's look at the trace.
Congolese.
Oh, interesting. I have 0.4% Congolese.
That's from Congo.
From Congo. We have 0.2% from
Ghana, Liberian, and Sierra Leone.
yeah, Sub-Saharan African, 0.2%. Native American, 1%.
0.1.
Excuse me. And broadly, Eastern Asia and Native American, 0.1.
Straightforward, nothing mixed in your blood except that you're all European.
So mainly, I'm European.
How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
So I'm not a Shih Tzu after all.
Yep. You're a Thorian.
So, in looking at the map, you see that I'm pretty much not in these places that's in red. I'm pretty much all that's in that teal color. So, wow.
Very interesting.
What a revelation this is, for sure.
We're both kind of floored. I'm floored about. Well, now I know it's not really German on my part, but I have that certain percentage of European, which explains why some of my family members, I would say particularly from my mother's side, have that lighter skin tone, almost look like a Caucasian.
Yeah, that would explain.
How to explain it? And my flat nose is probably explained from the Khmer and my Aboriginal side, which is
No, there we go. So now we know a little bit of
about our DNA. So now the FBI can get to our DNA.
So what do you think of your results?
Sorry, I don't understand.
We weren't asking you.
Sorry about that. That's Google.
What do you think about your results?
I think I'm not really well, maybe I am partly surprised about
Some of the aspects.
the European part of it. Of course, that's something I wanted to find out if there's a German connection. That's what I was told, or that was how Mom was told in our ancestry. But looking at the DNA profiles, we do have European connection, but not necessarily German.
Mm-hmm.
It could be the Spanish, Portuguese, and also, actually, Southern European.
Yeah, that would be
Would
the
include
Iberian.
the Balkan
Yeah.
and the Iberian Peninsula. Well, Iberian is Spanish and Portuguese.
Yeah.
So.
But it's Italy and.
Italy and.
And I'll tell you, I was absolutely floored with mine. Truly.
Yeah. Because I was expecting a little bit of Native American, or at least something to show up Cuban, but I guess your family didn't mix with the Cubans.
Well, I know
living in Cuba.
Well, I know that we just moved there just because that was where we went to after the World Wars, or at the beginning of the World Wars. But my father is definitely born in Cuba, so I would have expected at least something
Of that sort.
Even a 0.0001% or some crazy thing.
From your father's side is from where?
From Scotland.
Scotland. So.
And we were there for several centuries. So.
And then and then the next bigger group is really the Scandinavian part.
Yeah.
And then followed closely. You have a Spanish and Portuguese.
I know I have some,
On the third.
but it's like, so I'm just floored. I'm absolutely floored. Delighted to know all this.
Yep. I am too. Actually, I'm gonna tell my brothers and my mom and dad about what I found out, and hopefully they can try this too. It's actually really fun.
It is.
Finding out
It is fun.
who really I am
You are.
genetically.
And I'm going to share this with my sister, who, by the way, also had this done several months ago. So it'll be interesting to kind of compare this with my sister to see just how similar and just how dissimilar we are. So
with that,
with that, that was an interesting journey that we took, and I'm glad that you took it with us. If you enjoyed this video, and I hope you did as much as we did, please hit the subscribe
and the like button.
and hit that bell too, so you could catch up on all the content that we upload. And as always, as we try to say, don't forget to
Dream
explore.
and discover.
As we did. You can too.
So we'll see you
See you
next
later.
time.
Bye.
Bye. Opulence!